Hello everyone, I am Shubham. Today I talk about tissues. The definition of tissues is it is a collection of uh, interconnected cells that performs a similar function within an organism, and it is a group of cells working together mainly inside an organ. The classification of tissues is the human body is composed of four basic types of tissues. The first one is epithelial tissue, second is connective tissue, third is muscular tissue, and fourth is nervous tissue. Now we learn first epithelial tissue. The epithelial cells covers or line all body structures, cavities, and tubes. So these are called covering epithelia. And epithelial cells from the functional units of secretory glands. So these are called glandular epithelia. So functions of epithelial cells. The first function is to protect the tissue that lies beneath it from radiation, uh, dissolution, toxins, invasion by pathogens, and physical trauma. The regulation of and exchange of chemicals between the underlying tissue and a body cavity. The next function is the secretion of hormones into the blood vascular systems and or the secretion of sweat, mucus, enzymes, and other products that are delivered by ducts glandular epithelium. Now the classification of epithelia. Uh, there are two types is according to thickness and according to shape. In according to thickness, there are two subtypes that is simple and stratified. Simple means one cell layer and stratified means more than one layer of cells which are named according to shape of the cells in the apical layer. And according to shape, there are three subtypes. That is one is squamous, and second is cuboidal, and third is columnar. Now, in squamous, wider than tall, and in cuboidal, as tall as wide, and in columnar, as taller than wide. So the first simple squamous epithelium. The simple squamous epithelium is a single layer of flattened cells with disc shape and central nuclei and spore cytoplasm, the simplest of the epithelia. And their function is passive transfer of gases and fluids and is located in alveoli of lungs and lining body cavities uh, and lining blood vessels. Now the second one is simple cuboidal epithelia. The simple cuboidal epithelia is a single layer of tube-like cells with large spherical central nuclei, and its function is secretion and absorption. And it's located in kidney tubules, ducts, and the secretory portions of small glands, ovary surface. Now the next one we learn about simple columnar epithelia. The simple columnar epithelia is a single layer of tall cells and round to oval nuclei. Now there are two types of simple columnar epithelia. There is first one is ciliated columnar epithelia and second one is non-ciliated columnar epithelia. So the function of simple columnar epithelia is absorption, secretion of mucus and enzymes and other substances, and is located in digestive tract, gallbladder, etc. Now the next one is stratified squamous epithelia. The stratified squamous epithelia is a multi-layer surface cells are cuboidal and divided constantly, and its function is protection. And now it is located in oral cavity and cervicals and anal canal. Now the next one is stratified cuboidal epithelia. Now the cuboidal epithelia is generally two layers of cube-like cells, and its function is protection, and its location is large ducts of sweat glands, mammary glands, and salivary glands. Now the next one is stratified columnar epithelia. The stratified columnar epithelia is a multi-layer superficial cells along and columnar, and its function is production secretion. Now it's located in rare in the body, small amount in the male urethra. Now the next one is pseudostratified columnar epithelia. In pseudostratified columnar epithelia is a single layer, all cell attached to the basement membrane, but not all reach the uh, pre-surface nuclei of varying depth. The function of a pseudostratified columnar epithelia is secretion of mucus, population of mucus by ciliary, and action. Location is its lines of trachea. Now the transitional epithelia. The transitional epithelia is characterized by dome-like cells that are neither squamous or columnar, and the form of the cells changes. And the function is stretching and protection, and is it located in bladder and part of urethra. Now the second type of tissues is a connective tissue. The tissue that connects the different parts of the body together are called connective tissue. And basic function of tissue is to support and binding of other tissue. And next one is holding body fluids. And next is defending the body against infection, macrophages, plasma cells, mast cells, and WBCs. And it's storing nutrients as a fat. Now the classification of connective tissue. The connective tissue are classified in four parts. That is connective uh, connective tissue proper, and second one is cartilage, and third one is bones, and fourth one is blood. Now the connective tissue proper is again divided into two parts, subparts. First one is loose, and second one is dense. In loose, there are three subparts: areolar, adipose, and reticular. And in dense are also three subparts. That is, first is regular, second is irregular, and the third one is elastic. And second type of connective tissue is cartilage, and it's also divided into three subparts. Like first is hyaline, second is fibrocartilage, and third is elastic. And now third types of connective tissue is bones, and it also divided into two subparts. That is complex and spongy. Now the first one we studied connective tissue proper, loose connective tissue in that areolar. The areolar is a it's a macrophages, phagocytes, bacteria plays important role in inflammation and holds and conveys tissue fluids. And second one is connective tissue proper, loose connective tissue in that adipose. That is the its function is provides reverse foods, fuel, insulates against host cell, heat loss, supports and protects organs. And third one is a reticular in loose connective tissue. That is a function is fibers from a salt internal skeleton that supports other cells types, including white blood cells, most cells, and mast cells, and macrophages. Now the uh, connective tissue proper. Next one is type is connective tissue proper. In dense connective tissue irregular. The function is basically and elastically and structural support. And next one is dense connective tissue in regular. That is it attaches muscle to bones and bones to bones. Uh, Now the next type of connective tissue is cartilage in that hyaline. The hyaline supports and it supports and reinforce resist compressive stress, and it is amorphous but firm matrix. Chondroblast produce the matrix, and when mature lie in lacunae. Now in second type of cartilage, subtype of cartilage is elastic. Now elastic is maintains the shape and allows flexibility. Now third one is subparts is fibrocartilage. The fibrocartilage is a high tensile strength and absorb compressive shock. Now next type of connective tissue is the bone. The bone is a hard calcified matrix containing many collagen fibers very well vascularized. Now the function of bone is to bone supports and protects, provides levels for the muscles to act on stores calcium and other minerals. And fat bone marrow is the site of blood cell formation, and it is located in skeletons. Now the fourth part, fourth type of connective tissue is bone, blood. So blood is a liquid connective tissue, red and white blood cells in fluid matrix, and its function is transport respiratory gases, nutrient wastes, and other substances, and is located in the blood vessels. Now the next type of tissue is a muscle tissue. The muscle tissue is one of four tissue types, and muscle tissue combines with nerves, blood vessels, and various connective tissues. And muscles are quite complex, and as well, we will find out they are a marvel of both biology and physics. Now, the function of another function of muscle tissue. The function is first is movement, and second is locomotion, and it maintains posture, and it produces heat, and it facial expression, and it pumps blood, and peristalsis are the function of muscle tissue. And there are three types of muscle tissue. That is, one is a cardiac muscle cell, and second is skeletal muscle cell, and third is smooth muscle cell. Now the first is skeletal muscle tissue. The skeletal muscle tissue is a long, shortest cell with multiple nuclei, and its function is contraction and voluntary movements. Contraction for voluntary movements, and is located in skeletal muscles. Now the second is smooth muscle tissue. The smooth muscle tissue is long spindle-shaped cells, each with a single nucleus, and its function is propulsion of substances along uh, internal passageways, and is located in hollow organs, example stomach. And third one is cardiac muscle tissue. The cardiac muscle tissue is branching striated cells fuse of plasma membranes, and its function is pumping of blood in the circulatory system. And its location is a wall of heart. Now the next type of tissues is nerve tissue. The nerve tissue is the uh, most complex tissue in the human body, nerve tissue, and it's formed by a network of more than 100 million nerve cells, assisted by many more glial cells. And each neuron has an average of at least a thousands interconnection with other neurons, forming a very complex nervous system. And the function of nervous system is to regulate and control body functions, and to generate and transmit nerve impulses. And next function is to support insulates and protects impulse generating neurons. The composition of nerve tissue is, the nerve tissue is composed of two elements. That is, first is the nerve cell or neuron, and second one is the neuroglia. Now the first is neuron. The neurons are branching cells, cell processes that may be quite long extend from the nucleus containing cell body, and its function is transmit electrical signals from sensory receptors and to effectors, muscle and glands that control their activity, and is located in the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Now the next one is glial cells. Glial carry nutrients, speed repair, provide myelin for axons, support the blood brain barrier, and may from their own communication network. They are also involved in neurogenesis. This all about the tissue and their types. Thank you.